One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to John O'Quinn Field in H-Town, home to the Houston Cougars. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on another team from the Big 12 in an intra-conference matchup, the Houston Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Texas A&M set to kick off to christen this game. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Houston's offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows, to have success in this game against this defense, is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense. There's strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses a defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy.
There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Defensive coordinator showing heat before the snap. Fires left. Makes a connection. At the 40, there he goes. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. After that huge play, they've now got it inside the 30. It's 1st and 10. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Neutral zone is on that. Neutral zone infraction will push the ball up 5 yards. After that encroachment penalty, it's now 1st and 5. Leaves it with the back. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Line gets set, 1st down. To the air, it's Wegman. That's caught, it's Johnson. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the 1st down. Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Now the play fake. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. And the field goal unit is on the field. Smashes it between the uprights. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Aggies offense will go to work for the first time. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the...
Turning it on! Got enough for the 1st down. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Aggies just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They're going to go right back to him on first down. The ball's free. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Backed up now, here's second and long. Takes the handoff. It's Sanford.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. And the Cougars now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking to throw, it's Wegman. Tight end finds a soft spot. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
From the gun on third down. A strike downfield. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Cougars.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing, to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to set up the screen. He makes the stop, but a nice pickup there on first down. Leaves them in second and manageable. He'll do it himself. Makes him talk to the hand. He gets it across the 40 and out of bounds at the 38. How about the wheels on this A&M quarterback channeling his inner John football?
Man, John football was as exciting as it gets, and college football took notice. The Aggies were talked about in the news all the time. They need that guy at that spot to return if they want to be a national championship contender again.
Texas A&M back to work with another first down. Scanning the field, it's Reed. Bought a little time, lets it go. The sure hands, it's Bussey. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Touchdown, Aggies. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the middle. It's caught. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
And the offense here dialed up a really good zone beater. Give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Johnson. And that spin move kept the play alive and let this guy pick up a few extra yards. The Cougars with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Offense breaks the huddle. It's third down. Looking to throw, it's Wegman. Throws for the tight end. And it's incomplete on third down. Houston will be forced to punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Hauls it in, looking for space. He only needs a sliver of daylight. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Moves around to clear up the vision. Finds a man on the right. Oh, he's got some space. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Leaves it with the back. Got enough space. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. Let's go. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. A run for the quarterback. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Can the D deny them on second and goal? He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've already squandered a couple of chances to score touchdowns in the red zone, and now another opportunity. It's third and goal. They're working that left side. Touchdown, Texas A&M. The offense cashing it in on that drive.
Defense has to be better on the back end. They knew this offense was going to come out, and they were going to challenge them. They were going to try to push the ball vertically down the field. They've now given up 2 touchdown passes in this game. They have got to shore up their play in the back half.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Caught in the backfield. It's Connors. Smashes through the tackle. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. The give to the tailback. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass, it's Wegman. Makes the grab, it's Thomas. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. The Cougars will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll run play action. Unloads to the right. Got a man in the middle. And a sweet catch and a nice gain and gets it down to the 30-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play. And it's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. A sweet return after the pick, and they'll have it at the 43. Grabbed behind the line. It's Wilson. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
Might be changing the route. They'll run the off-tackle play here. Breaks into the open. Knocked out of bounds at the 7-yard line. The big run's going to make it 1st and goal. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, you know, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to pass, it's Wegman. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. When you've already seen your quarterback go down 3 times, you might as well try holding, and they didn't get away with it. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Now on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. And the Cougars are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? Houston sends the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The Aggies have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Off play action. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18.
I don't know what play they called, but I would call it again because the defense had no idea what was going on. Receiver comes wide open, catches the football, and gets the easy touchdown.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To throw, it's Wegman. Quick strike complete. Shakes off the defender. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds. The Cougars with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move. Knocked down, but not before he gets the 1st down after recovering the fumble. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake on first down. Got the big tight end on the corner route. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. The handoff as they run the counter play here. Across the 25. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. The give on the option. And nowhere to go this time, and he couldn't follow up the big run with another. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Got it set up on the outside. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. These offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job.
Looking for the end zone.
Well, on third down, they go to the running back screen. They're able to get a couple of yards, but not enough for the first. What do?
And this defense has a chance to make a big stop on fourth and goal from the 4. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And I'm not going to say that was a must score, but that was a must score. And this offense delivers right before the half. Everything's starting to pick up. Hopefully now you build some momentum. You cut it to a 2-score game. Got to build on this momentum in the second half.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Quarterback making checks. Dropping back, it's Reed. The quick out. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
Yeah, and just understanding where you're at on the field. Make sure you get those feet down before you get too close to that sideline, so I get credit for that catch. Nice job. Nice pitch. Nice catch.
After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Makes the grab on the left. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Flips it out on the screen. There he goes. He gets a little bit of work done. He goes out of bounds at the 42.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple first downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleeding.
Got a man. It's Bussey.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback get going the other direction.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw on first down. Keeps looking downfield. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bussey. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've had ourselves a really entertaining first half.
Just about set to start the second half. Houston will kick it away. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
These guys aren't human anymore. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
They stop him at the 42, but they're on a roll with a pickup of 15 and a first down. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Looking for space, it's Daniels. Turning it on! What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. And the Aggies, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Wide receiver comes in motion. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And oh no, he loses the ball at the end of the run. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Let's see what they can get going on this drive as they snap it from the 7. To the air, it's Wegman. Oh, they're after him. He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The Aggies now try to cash in on this big opportunity created by the defense. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
To the ground with the back. Plows through the defense. Another broken tackle. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Trying to impose their will on the ground as he stopped after a 5-yard pickup to the 33.
And oftentimes running backs love drop plays because there's less traffic in front of them. The offensive line is selling pass, the quarterback's selling pass. They don't get the handoff until the very last possible second, so the D-line's rushed way upfield, and now it's so much easier for these backs to find their holes and pick their lanes.
A lot of times on second down, you're thinking pass, especially second maybe in a little bit long. Really good job by the offense, committing to the running game, getting the first down really easily.
And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
Hard running there. Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with a pickup of 4. Third and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? This is a designed run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away. And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive. And now the lead is even bigger. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week in the American, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. UTSA has been blitzed from the opening kick. And as you can see, the score right now is a lot to a little. They're trailing by 24 to Tulsa. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the back. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10. Rides the back and leaves it on the option.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
Looking downfield, it's Wegman. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Great place to start for this offense. Off play action on first down. Quarterback adapting. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Aggies! And the pummeling has started. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
This defense has taken the game over. They're winning the game in large part because of how dominant they've been up front and how good their pass rush has been.
Grabbed over the middle. It's York. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Houston will be forced to punt. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. Opening play of the drive from the 39. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Palmer. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
And the Aggies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They go to the ground. Runs through a tackle. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
Power football with the run.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Well, this is kind of weird. They're not even going to try to run a play. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Texas A&M.
Second down coming up. Try and play action. Looking for his man. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. To the air, it's Reed. This time on target. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the third quarter. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They go back to work in the final period of this one. He'll keep it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Really nice job by the defense playing responsibility football, making sure the quarterback couldn't make any of his reads, making sure the picture is not clear, getting downhill, getting the quarterback on the ground.
Throws to the tight end. Makes the grab. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And how about it? Everyone getting involved, getting the big tight end involved. This offense has done an unbelievable job scoring points. This defense has had no answers. Just keep it rolling, offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Gives it on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Got it behind the line. It's Sanford. The Cougars need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. Back to throw. It's Wegman. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a fourth down stop.
I'll tell you, man, analytics in college football now are changing the way coaches think about down and distances. And listen, I know there are probably some metrics out there that say you should go for it in that situation because the percentages are telling you.
Headed to the end zone, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Aggies. They extend the lead here in the fourth, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter. And
it'll be a touchback. The ball Out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Hold and fire complete. And runs through another one. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll run it from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. He finally goes out of bounds, but you better check that laundry on the field. They'll back him up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. Offense gets set for second down. Back to throw. It's Wegman. Rushes on him. Holds it in. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field, and nowadays you even start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. Houston is moving it quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quickly to the tight end. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down. And the Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. Grab behind the line. It's Thomas. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Behind the chains now on second and long. The inside handoff. Powers through the defender.
I think one of the hardest things to do is stick to the run when it's not working. But it's those runs right there that are the reason why you have to do it, right? You can't get too one-dimensional. Keep slipping those runs in there. Keep getting a little bit of positive yards. Next thing you know, you look up and you might break one of those after you got them a little bit tired.
Touchdown, Houston! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. Got enough for the first. And what moves this guy has. The jukes, the wiggles, the squirts just went right past him and picked up the first down. Now on first down from the 43. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Aggies need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Give to the running back. Finds a little space. He'll be brought down at the 41-yard line, not close to the line to gain, and it's fourth down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. And that is no good. They blow the field goal. Something finally goes wrong. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
And here comes the offense on second down. Unloads it left. It's caught downfield. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. His offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. That's not the way you'd like to start this set of downs. It's now 1st and 20. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. And now on second down for this offense. These corners going to give these receivers some space. Got it in the middle, it's Thomas. Never gives anyone a clean shot at him. He's down to the 34. It'll be 3rd and long. Got it looking for a first. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, Texas A&M.
They've already gone for it a couple of times on fourth down, converted once. Looks as if they'll try a third. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he gets enough to move the chains and then slides to a stop. After not really playing their best earlier this season, people said this team is bad. Now they won 3 in a row. This team is good. People are fickle.
Yeah, and we're probably the ones who were saying that a little bit, Reese, because they were struggling. It didn't look like they knew who they were, and they didn't have the momentum going. But now they definitely got it together, Jesse, and they look like a different team.
They sure do, David. We know teams get better or they get worse over the course of the season. This team right now, completely different. Almost the polar opposite than what we saw earlier this year. And I'll tell you, look at their schedule and who they've got left. Those teams better be careful. This team is coming for them.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.